We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Philadelphia Phillies. Ronald Acuna, with the season coming to a close, the senior circuit's leading hitter makes his case for a batting title. Next. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Ender Inciarte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
First pitch, 7:05.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. His career line against Wheeler, he has an even 10 hits in 31 tries. He's also taken him deep 4 times. The count now at 2-2. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 5, Freddy Freeman.
So next up will be Freddy Freeman. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Nothing across here this half. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Mike Soroka is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Digging in now, Andrew Mccutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Andrew.
Here's the pitch. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he takes ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the catcher, JT.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First offering on its way. Now the 1-0.
Ball inside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So striding forward now, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
That's a ball.
Ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
From the stretch. To short, hit hard. Over to Albies. On to Freeman, a double play.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Marcus Semien, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 2-run shot to left center. Number 148 for his career. As the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. One ball and 2 strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot there for Jay Bruce. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
And in steps Scott Kingery.
The third baseman.
As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Three runs already home here. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
23 pitches already here in the first inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Philadelphia's on top 3-0. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder Marcell Ozuna.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Gotta stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0.
Ball that way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
On the ground to third. Kingery's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Darneau.
Stepping in for the Braves, Travis Darneau. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail in this one 3-0. Gene Segura standing in, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting it, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. One out, nobody on. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch. Right side. Albies scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Wheeler. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him. Pops this one up. Culberson in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. They lead it 3-0. Standing in, Charlie Culberson. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Charlie.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So up steps Ozzy Albies. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 17 home runs and 67 runs batted in. One and one the count. Now the pitch.
Ball.
This pitch is popped up, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 40, Mike Soroka.
So here now's the pitcher, Mike Soroka. Now here's the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Here's a hard hit ball and caught over there at first. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. At the plate, Andrew Mccutchen. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
The center fielder, Andrew.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Just low that time with the heavy sinker as it's ruled ball 3. Three and 1. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone. So with 1 out for him here, this obviously a big game as you check out the standings on your screen, and you can see their lead is just 1 game entering play here today. At the plate, JT Realmuto. Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
This one's down to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Pitch on the way.
The count is 1-2.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded to the right. Albies picks it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, upstairs. Two balls, no strikes.
Nope. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Acuna digs in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Popped up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Inciarte on at first. Nobody out. And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder.
What a hot streak. Stay hot, my friend. Up over 290. He is flirting with that 300, elusive 300 batting average mark.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. and it's 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, one man out. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Mccutchen is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Here's the catcher, Travis Darneau. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set, and the pitch.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Travis Darneau with an even 2-2 count now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Still even at 2-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 2 left for Atlanta. Still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. The 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Stepping up now, Scott Kingery. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Slider is right there. 83 on the gun. It's 1-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Here now the 2-2 is a slider taken in the dirt.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
The next 3-2. Drilled right back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. The Phillies lead it 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for Atlanta.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Dansby Swanson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind an early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in, Charlie Culberson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home. Grounder down the line at third. Now the 1-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzy Albies, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. Softly hit out toward short. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Boy, D-roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
To the plate now, Mike Soroka, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. In his career, Inciarte is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
In the dirt here. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another full count pitch home. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box now, Gene Segura comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Gene
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. Hit well towards the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Slider laid off for a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Wheeler. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. One strike.
He doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach right here. That sac bunt is definitely staying on.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. To second for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Mccutchen. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. A runner on first with two away. Popped up. Back behind second. Albies is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Phillies strand one, but they lead it 3-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And now a pitch on the way. In there, 0-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 0-1. Now here's a drive out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
So a runner stands at third. One man is out, and that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis Darneau.
Digging in, Travis Darneau. He hits with two away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. In D-roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And it's 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
That's in. Ball 2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. A man on third with 2 down. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Braves nothing. Luke Jackson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 77, Luke Jackson.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. Jackson features an absolute power slider, and he uses it a lot. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement on that pitch.
Yeah, Matt, and this is one of the reasons why this guy is so hard to square up and get the barrel of bat on. He throws hard, and the slider that he throws, it takes a sharp break down, and it's really hard to get the barrel on it. You'll see lots of swings and misses, and he can throw this pitch 3-4 times in a row and still make hitters look bad.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 32 now for the season, as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Marcus Semien will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now here's the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in his zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Due next is the dangerous Jay Bruce. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
At the plate now, Jay Bruce, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. (2-0) the count to Jay Bruce.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 2-1.
I got 3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So striding in, Scott Kingery. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's wide, 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0 on the way. Slow roller left side. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. (2-0) now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in, and the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Errors are going to happen even at this level, but you'd like to limit them to times when they don't hurt you too much. Well, so much for that. The error brings 2 runs across the plate, so that did really sting.
Max Fried gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Neil Walker will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fried tossed a little over 85 innings so far and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1 home.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Ready for another chance? Zach Wheeler, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
From the stretch.
Hey.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled off. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Another try at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Ball.
And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. In there, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler.
Outside, that's the ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Jake Arrieta comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Digging in once again, Charlie Culberson, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Arrieta, originally from the state of Missouri. He was a 5th round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 pitch is a sinker that misses for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Stepping in now, Ozzy Albies. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Max.
Nick
Your attention,
Markakis
please.
will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a swing by Markakis as this is pulled on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Braves strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Grant Dayton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Grant Dayton.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew Mccutchen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Andrew Mccutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's the pitch. A ball and a strike.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 1-1 now to Mccutchen. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Dayton tossed a little over 85 innings so far and logged in with an ERA in the low 3s. Now the 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Andrew Mccutchen, the 248th of his career, as this lead swells to 7-0.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
The batter, the catcher, JT.
So now to the plate, JT Realmuto. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1.
Nope.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the shooter out.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Marcus Semien. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
Looking at his career totals, Semien possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. The 1-0. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Swanson brings it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Jay Bruce.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Here comes the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Phillies 7 and the Braves nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
Ender Inciarte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Mccutchen. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 13.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. 1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Geez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
Ready for another shot now. Freddy Freeman. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with one down. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
2-2.
From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he's safe.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Travis Darneau will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate, Travis Darneau. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. 1 run scores. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Victor Darneau gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Phillies, number 64, Victor Darneau.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Fouled away.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground to short. Simeon's got it. Segura for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Phillies on top, 7-2. Mark Melancon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So stepping in, Scott Kingery. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Scott Kingery.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The second baseman, Segura.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Melancon, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1. This is line to left. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The first baseman, number 12, Neil Walker.
At the plate, Neil Walker, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Acuna is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Victor Alvarado.
Nick Williams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 1 home run, 10 RBIs. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Melancon's ready. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Inciarte on the run. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 hit the other way out toward right field. Acuna's there for it, and that's the third out. Phillies leave a couple. They're on top 7-2. Nick Pivetta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball. The 2-1 home.
Ball 3.
Ozzy Albies will be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzy Albies. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Two-one, here it is. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 36, Mark Millen.
Tyler Flowers will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Tyler Flowers.
Into the corner and slicing foul. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 5 homers and 23 driven in. A 1 pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
Striding in, Ender Inciarte. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's set. Here it comes. Now the 0-1. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now this crowd of over 38,000 on their feet. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Final strike for the Braves. Hit to first. Walker's got it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Wheeler pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.